Reed Hastings said Netflix's biggest competitor isn't Disney Plus, isn't Amazon Prime, isn't HBO. It's sleep. That sounds like a quirky CEO line until you realize how literally they mean it. Because Netflix isn't trying to beat Disney Plus. They're trying to delete the moment you decide to go to bed, and they're winning. Here's the math that changes everything about how you think about streaming. You have 24 hours in a day, 8 go to sleep, 8 go to work, 3 to 4 disappear into logistics, eating, commuting, showering, existing. That leaves you with roughly 6 hours of actual leisure time. 6 hours where you get to choose what you do with your own life. And every single company in the attention economy is fighting for those exact same hours. Netflix doesn't care if you switch from Disney Plus to their platform. That's a lateral move. What they actually want is for you to stop sleeping, stop reading, stop exercising, stop having dinner with your family. They want those 6 hours to become 7, then 8. The average Netflix subscriber watches 3.2 hours per day. That's more than 50% of all available leisure time going to a single application. Not spread across entertainment, not divided between hobbies. One platform capturing half of everything you do when you're not working or unconscious. Disney Plus would kill for those numbers. They hover around 1.1 hours. Amazon Prime sits around 1.3. Netflix isn't winning the streaming wars. Netflix has already won something bigger. They've positioned themselves as the default state of human relaxation. The moment you sit down and don't know what to do, your thumb opens Netflix. Not because their content is 3 times better than Disney's, because their system is 3 times better at capturing the moment of indecision and converting it into hours of viewing. Let's break down exactly how they engineered this. First, autoplay. The next episode starts in 5 seconds unless you actively intervene. 90% of users never turn this off. That's not convenience. That's manufactured consent to keep watching. Second, the recommendation engine. It doesn't optimize for what you'll enjoy. It optimizes for what will keep you on the platform longest. There's a difference. Third, mobile downloads. Your attention is now capturable offline. In the subway, on the plane, in bed at 2 in the morning. Fourth, the binge release model. 8 episodes dropped on a Friday evening. This isn't artistic choice. This is weekend lock-in strategy. You start 1 episode, the algorithm knows you'll feel compelled to finish the season before Monday spoilers hit. Fifth, gamification. 17 million people watch this show in 3 days. That counter isn't information. It's social pressure dressed as a statistic. Quick note, if you're finding this breakdown useful, hit subscribe. We do 2 of these every week, pulling apart the business mechanics that companies spend billions designing and millions hiding. The like button matters too. It tells the algorithm this video deserves to reach more people who think critically about where their attention actually goes. Most business channels tell you what companies do. We show you what companies are doing to you. And there's a lot more to unpack here, including how Netflix turns your viewing data into a $17 billion content machine. So stick around. Netflix tracks over 200 signals per user, not just what you watch, when you pause, when you rewind, which scenes you skip, what time you start watching, what device you're using, whether you're binging or grazing. Every minute of viewing generates data points that feed back into the recommendation system. This creates what engineers call a flywheel. More attention captured means better data. Better data means a smarter algorithm. A smarter algorithm means higher retention rates. Higher retention means more pricing power. More pricing power means larger content budgets. Larger budgets mean more content designed specifically to capture more attention. The loop compounds. Netflix isn't spending money to entertain you. They're investing in infrastructure to make your attention extraction more efficient over time. $17 billion. That's Netflix's annual content budget, more than all traditional Hollywood studios combined. That number sounds like commitment to quality entertainment. It's actually a customer acquisition cost calculation. Netflix has figured out exactly how much 1 hour of your attention is worth over your subscriber lifetime. They've calculated that spending $17 billion to produce content that maximizes viewing hours generates more revenue than spending less on, quote, better content that people watch once and forget. The shows aren't the product. The shows are the extraction mechanism. You are the product. Your hours are the inventory. Advertisers on the ad-supported tier are buying access to time that Netflix has already captured from your sleep schedule, your exercise routine, your social life. This is the business model hiding in plain sight. Netflix presents itself as a content company competing with other content companies. But content companies compete on quality. Netflix competes on attention capture efficiency. Their real peer group is in Disney and HBO. It's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, slot machines. Any system that has figured out how to make humans give up time they didn't intend to give up. The streaming interface is just the delivery mechanism. The actual product is an addiction architecture refined by 200 million users worth of behavioral data. Here's a detail that reveals how deep this engineering goes. When Netflix releases a show like Bridgerton, the episode structure isn't arbitrary. Episodes 1 and 2 are calibrated for the skimmer, the viewer who gives new shows 10 minutes before deciding. These episodes front-load hooks, cliffhangers, spectacle. Episodes 3 through 5 target the binger. Deeper plot complexity, relationship development, the narrative engine that makes you say just one more. Episodes 6 through 8 lock in the finisher. Resolution promises, emotional payoffs timed to data about exactly when viewers historically abandon seasons. This structure comes directly from drop-off analytics of previous shows. They know the minute most people quit, so they engineer content to delay that minute. Same technique TikTok uses for dwell time optimization, just applied to 60-minute episodes instead of 60-second clips. And Netflix isn't alone. TikTok's For You page optimizes for session length, not satisfaction. YouTube Shorts autoplays vertically until you physically stop it. Instagram Reels copied the entire model. Spotify's autoplay queue exists for the same reason. These aren't features, they're extraction systems, all competing for the same 6 hours. You're not subscribing to Netflix. You're subscribing to a system that has measured exactly when you decide to go to bed and is engineering content to push that decision later. Next Tuesday, we expose the $84 billion business that doesn't exist on its own. Sam's Club isn't competing with Costco. It's parasiting Walmart, and it might be the smartest business model in retail. Hit subscribe. Every brand hides a blueprint, and we help you read it.